Biolab lights have been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Someone did not die. Okay, so let's look through some of the report cards. I'm gonna see, out of people that died, could Taka already died because he was stabbed. That's understandable. Always hit in the back of the head, so he's understandably dead. Mando went through. We already saw his execution. He went through that orb of electricity and got burnt up. Leon Kawada got killed by baseballs to the face. He's dead. As dead as I can get. Ifumi got killed by Celeste. Saka got stabbed. We saw it. Sakuragami took the poison. Celeste got burnt up and then got hit by a truck. Juko got stabbed all the way through. We saw right in front of us. Chihiro died, and literally Chihiro died, and his body was sprung up across the gym equipment. So how? There should be 10 bodies here. Why are there only 9? Should ask Yoko about the group photo. Oh, we already did that. We don't need to do that again. There's something to search here, isn't it? Skip through all this. Right, there's something else for us to find here. Check the tarps. Let's go back to the tarps. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Yep, that's the same one that I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember the tarp, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over here. Tarp has been updated to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone could do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, but it seems highly unlikely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the stomach. Oh yeah, the sword. The stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Were inflicted after death. Really? The burn tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then, what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had all been stuck in the head. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds. These were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
What does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So the wounds were at least a few days old. There's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuru herself wasn't killed within the last few days? Within the last few days? Oh shit! Sorry. Oh shit! I just thought of something. What if under that cup? Oh. Hold on. Oh shit. What if, right? Think about it. What if whoever that was, you know, with the mask and everything, that was just a dead body somebody drug out from here, put a Kruta 2 over the hand, maybe did some cuts in between just to kind of maybe hide the body with something. I don't know, maybe just do a couple of cuts in there just to kind of show that there was, you know, there's some wear and tear in places. Oh lord. This must have been used to like strafe away the evidence. Must have been. What?
At the very least.
Certainly you can't allow it as one of the many possibilities, can you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. It said the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
Then envision those possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, the test will define against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. I feel like I'm pretty decent at it. I have pretty logical mind, I think. But be honest, using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Kyo's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
hey,
So if there's anything else you would like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Yes, let's do it. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuru's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? Then indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed,
and don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikasaba. So the victim is Mukuro Ikasaba, so that's actually confirmed. Whatever body that was in there is Mukuro Ikasaba. When we came in there before, it had 9 lights on. And now it still has 9 lights on. Except one of the doors is open, and the actual body is, in fact, Mukuro Ikasaba. The one thing that throws me off is the nails and the skin color, right? When we saw the class picture, Mukuro Ikasaba being the ultimate soldier, I would think she would not have nails whatsoever. That's one case. Number 2, her skin color, although yes, Mukuro is pretty pale, the skin color that we saw on the body was a little purplish, or almost as if like, well, we can't even see her face right now, almost like the same color that Kyoko has, a very like purplish or violet pale kind of thing. Very pale. Her Mukuro's, from the picture that we saw from both class pictures and her profile picture right here, she doesn't look as pale. So maybe the body that's in there is actually still another person's body. It's not Mukuro. That's still something that the nails are a giveaway. The nails are a giveaway. I don't think the ultimate soldier, like she is, would ever have the nails like that. I'll leave you at that. Think about it for yourself a little bit.
And
Is that all you want to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kinda chilly in here. Oh, wait. Are you not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But you could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does that mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Oh, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... Can I talk to her now? Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad ever once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you'd need a handbook or whatever the locker whoever the locker belonged to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook. And after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of these lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in the locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense. but there was something written inside. It was about the Headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate these lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the Headmaster's Handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the lockers with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it will all make sense. A DVD, Class 78 Ultimate Urgent Interviews. And it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so I'll just watch it. So just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue in this DVD. Oh, this is getting more hectic and hectic every single time we continue further. Oh, and it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to my ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangement I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answer to my question. I wanted to ask... Oh, sorry, let me try it again. We're recording here for about an hour and a half. It's gonna kind of take some toll on me. I can never find the answers to the questions I want to ask for the rest of my life. I know because of that the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Yuka's eyes burn with a fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whatever that truth serves just, whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it is the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got the DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Oh, Lord. This is getting hectic as hell. First of all, let's go talk to Yasuhiro. Let me talk to him real quick. See what he's up to, right? Stay right here. This is turning into quite a mess, ladies and gents. Turning into quite a mess. Something's definitely going on here, and somehow Makoto is involved in this. See, either he's the ultimate catalyst for this entire thing, or he's the standby. Something is definitely going on here. Something is major going on here. Major. Kyoko finally slowly understands what's going on. She definitely is a detective. Unless... No. God, this is gonna be so difficult to figure this out. Alright, let's get in here. This is a really difficult case. A really difficult case indeed. Holy crap. There's Yasuhiro. Hey, Hiro. Makoto. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Yeah, so Hero, where'd you go, buddy? Must have gone here somewhere. If he is here, I'll find him. I'll get him. We're figuring this out, whether he likes it or not. Yaki wasn't there. That's the AV room, that's where we gotta go right now. Nothing in this room. Hina left as well. Alright, let's go ahead and head over back to the AV room, shall we? That's the only other place we can investigate, I believe, before the actual trial starts. There's a huge things happening here, ladies and gents. Huge things happening here. And the state will probably confirm any kind of concerns or questions we had about anything. Let's try this. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh! That's the Headmaster, and that's Saika. Saika? Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Saika in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on his side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
It's kind of difficult to hear him, is it? Might want to turn down the music a little bit. I don't usually have to do that, but I guess this time around I kind of have to. There we go. We'll try doing this. We'll see how this goes for us.
I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Saika's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Saika was obviously at a total loss. Oh, please don't tell me I have to redo my voices for everybody. Oh lord. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in a school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot that I hadn't understood up till now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Saika wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So, why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. No way! Wait! Hold on! Oh. Huh? No. Wait, hold on. How's this? Wait. I am so mindfucked right now. Oh lord, that is Makoto, that is us. That is us standing there. Huh? What I saw was me. impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said
I'm
yes?
sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when she asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Of course. Son of a bitch. Monokuma! God, I hate him so bad right now. Oh, Lord. We're all opted in for this. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I think about it. Remember the pictures that I was talking about with the entire class? Out of all the pictures, we never seen Makoto. What if he was the photographer? I mean, typically, I don't think Makoto is the kind of person that does a selfie, so he's not gonna do like a ridiculous selfie to try to take the entire class picture. I think he wanted to take a picture of the entire class. That'd be the only reason, right? Oopsie! Look at it. Looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when? Now then? Now then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? God damn it. Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose. But whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them a question, and they'll all say yes. Couldn't help myself. Let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation with myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At the time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seemed much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Oh god, please no. Lord. That bell could only mean one thing. Only one thing.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
All that they said was very cryptic, and part of me thinks that maybe that was a hint, major hint drop.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. Last time all our lives would be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. And sadly, this is also the end where I gotta save right here and leave it for next episode. I'm so sorry, I've been recording for a long time. I'm gonna have to edit this and try to process all this. Lord almighty, so much information just got stuffed right in my cranium. And it's gonna be really difficult to digest. Really difficult to digest. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna put together some clues, right? I'm gonna tell my final theories on what could be what could be a possibility. I'm gonna tell you everything that I think could have been. This video is probably gonna be uploaded. I'm probably gonna be finished with the game by the time you're watching this video. I'll already have the episodes edited and everything, and they'll be hopefully up on the channel pretty soon. So just letting you know ahead of time that. Well, also, if you know anything about spoilers, don't put in spoilers in the comments. I'd rather have people not. If you're reading comments and you don't want spoilers, just don't read comments. It just probably be the easiest way to do it. I can't monitor every single comment that gets posted, and I can't check on every single one. Nevertheless, though, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up right on here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. My name is Stamina. Like, subscribe, and as always, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of DanganRonpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And hopefully, we'll get to the beginning of the end of Chapter 6 and the ultimate despair. See you guys. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sam Rio. Welcome to Hello, what have we got here? Hello ladies, how's it going? Breasts as a treasure of the net. I kinda wanna say you could dress better.